Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're going to be going over the all-new Toyota Tundra Capstone. With that being said, let's just get right into the video. Let's go over the Tundra Capstone. So, first off, you guys will notice here on the side you've got the iForce Max, which comes standard with the Capstone, and that particular powertrain is a hybrid twin-turbo 3.5 liter V6, goes through 10-speed automatic transmission. It's good for 437 horsepower and then 583 pound-feet of torque. You guys can see you've got the hybrid Toyota logo there in the center. That's why you've got the blue accenting, massive front grille. And then you can see down below, you've got the fog lights there on either side with the Tundra logo in the center. And then here's kind of a look at the lower portion. But overall, I mean, it's a good-looking truck from a front-end perspective. Moving from that to the tire and wheel setup, the Capstone comes standard with 22s from the factory, which I think look great. Notice we've got the body-painted fender flares as well. You can see here with the front suspension, that whole setup. You notice we've got the Capstone logo there on the side, and then the chrome trim extends from it. And then you guys can see the chrome trim here on the mirrors and how there's the black trim on the bottom. Got the power side steps, also part of the Capstone package. And then you can see again the body-painted fender flare there in the rear. And then here's a quick look at the rear. Now, just like the other new Tundras, has the 5-link coil suspension in the back. And then here's kind of a better look at that just underneath with the spare tire as well. And then you guys can see the exhaust tip popping out the other side. And then here's your full rear view with the truck. So you guys will notice here with the taillights, they're the new LEDs. They look great. And then you've got the parking sensors there at the bottom. And I can't remember if this one had the bed work or not. Nope, this is one that the tailgate didn't want to drop. But you've got the composite bed from the factory, which is great. You don't have to worry about scratching a bed liner, or not bed liner, but scratching, exposed paint or anything like that on a bed. Bed liner prevents that, obviously. Anyways, moving from that to the interior of the truck, you guys can see here with the sunshade in the back, definitely a nice touch. And then you've got the leather here at the top, and then notice the white leather down below. And then you can see the wood trim down below that. And tons of storage space in the door panel too, which is great. It's one of the speakers for the sound system. And you got these beautiful white leather seats, which have the black on the bottom. I think it's pretty cool, the two-tone design on the seats. And then you can see the under-seat storage. Then you got the cup holders here in the back. And then you guys can see you've got heated and ventilated seats here for the rear, just like the Ram Limited. And then you got a bunch of charging ports down there just below the seats. And overall, nice area back there. And yeah, this is one that I popped into so you guys can see the space and the old man slippers, of course. So really good there in the rear. And then popping here to the front, you guys will notice that the door panel is identical. Don't have a sunshade or anything like that, but material use and everything's identical to what you have in the rear. So that's all the same. Got all of our window controls there for the front. Memory seats as well. Blind spot monitoring there in the mirrors, which is great. And then another speaker for the sound system. And then you guys can see again with the front seat, nice perforations and everything. And then you've got the padding all down below. And then you've got your power adjustments there on the side of the seat. Pedal layout, which is pretty normal. Nothing too crazy happening there. Bunch of controls here on the side for a bunch of different things. From the gas cap release to the heated steering wheel, it's a lot happening there. So it's interesting they put so many controls in one place. Here's a steering wheel. And I think this one popped on. I can't remember. Didn't think. Yeah, I think this is when we got lucky. Yeah, so you guys can actually see the animation and everything. So full digital gauge cluster, but with the steering wheel, you can see really nice leather all over, perforated leather on the sides. Looks great for a Tundra, right? Voice command, volume controls. It's got adaptive cruise control, all that stuff. Got your regular stalks on either side. And then we do have our drive mode select, which, notice all the different drive modes. We got our Eco, Comfort, Normal, Sport, and then the Sport Plus. So it's pretty cool that it's got all those different drive modes to go through, a little bit more than we get with the standard Tundra. And then we've got the big infotainment system as standard here with the Capstone. And then you can see nice wood trim there, and then leather down below. And then you can see the analog controls here for the climate system, heated ventilated seats for the front. And then you can see controls for like towing, camera, stability control, and all that fun stuff. Tons of controls everywhere. It'll probably take you like a good 30 minutes just to figure everything out on the truck if you buy one. And then you guys can see you've got the cup holders that have the piece of wood trim that covers it up, and then we have the center console access. And was this the one that, yeah. So this is the key fob. It says Venza on it. I thought that was hilarious. Like it's for the Tundra. But like this is some of the stuff that happens with these pre-production vehicles. I think it's hilarious. Anyways, you can see the center console space is great. You got the glove box as well, which is great. And then this one does have the camera mirror, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of from a safety perspective. And then full panoramic sunroof in a Tundra, right? Pretty cool stuff. And pop in the hood. I mean, we already talked about it, but you guys can at least see the iForce Max thing. This is the first time I've ever shown this on the channel. So I'll probably mention that in the story on this. But yeah, you guys can see with the hybrid components and everything under the hood. It'll be exciting to finally be able to drive this in the future. But yeah, for now, that is the Capstone, and that is the new hybrid powertrain. Pretty crazy stuff. They pretty much just barely went up Ford with the power figures, but it works.
I can't give it. I think you're just going to be big. Very ambitious plan. Okay.